So guys, back again with another YouTube analysis for the week. Last week I did not actually take any trades. I think reason being is because I think I saw a lot of consolidation within the markets and there's no, I think, solid structure that that I'm seeing or that I saw last week. I think this week we might see an opportunity on a few symbols that I've been actually looking at before I actually had started this one. So let's just dive into it. DXY. Can just do top-down analysis. As you guys can see, we are still kind of like a couple of inches away from the support level on the monthly who's in this channel. So what I am expecting is kind of like a breakthrough and a push to the upside. As you guys can see, still same situation from last week, waiting for the retest to tap into this level here, and then you can get a solid rejection. But I think for now, we could possibly drop just slightly with this weekly candlestick, and maybe just touching this level here, which is 100, yeah, 100.093. So yeah, I think that's that for DXY, the dollar index. I think let's move on to US100. All right, so now that we're here, I'm happy to actually see that we've actually kind of like broken through this triangular pattern. I think this triangular pattern was not necessarily kind of more valid in this way, but I'll show you what could have possibly happened. So so 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. So we did see a little bit of a comeback in the retest of this resistant level. So we could see a possible drop with US100. I like the fact that we've actually kind of like broken past the zone here, which is 28,734. And then we're probably just going to get a little bit of slight retest around the zone and then a push to the downside. So what I am going to be expecting with this, let's just zoom out onto a monthly actually so I can be able to just show you clearly do proper top-down analysis. So as you can see, with the candlestick pattern that's actually forming, we are actually getting this bullish, bearish candlestick that's actually could be coming into completion on the monthly. I think we have probably like what 10 days left, or 11 days left. I'm not mistaken. 10 to 11 days left until this month ends. So it seems as if we are looking a lot much more bearish. Hopefully this candlestick can actually complete that bearish movement, because as you can see, I think it's creating the wick, and then the full body of the bearish candlestick will actually drop slightly below. And then you can actually see maybe a possible retest around this level right here where the previous resistance was. And then, yeah. So on the daily, what I am going to be kind of like expecting now that we've actually kind of like broken this strong support level, I am going to be looking for sell positions. Hopefully so. I'm just gonna map out everything. So on and so forth. Slightly below. So everything is planning out well enough. So I want to just see, probably I think on Tuesday I'll be able to actually see on how things are actually going to play about with this trade. I won't be taking it today, but there is actual kind of like movement that I'm actually seeing that we could possibly be witnessing as this and seeing structure being respected. So this is great. This is very, 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 very good. And I think also one thing that's really going to be kind of like also supporting all of this bearish movement is the war that's been kind of like escalating between Iran and the US. So fundamentally, a bearish move to the downside is looking a lot much more promising. Now we are with US30. So US30, you guys can see that we have been quite bullish, moving to the upside. If you even see on the weekly, there has been kind of like a slight rejection over this level right here, which is 52,036. So as you guys can see, that structure's actually been playing really well with US30. We've been seeing high highs and high lows being marked up. I did say that I am also anticipating a bearish move to the downside with this. But I think for today, what I am seeing is that like there's a really good rejection off of this level right here, is 52,036. So what I am possibly expecting is that once this candlestick closes, I can be able to get the next 4-hour candlestick that I can be able to just retest around let's just say this one right here. There. This one around this level right here. So a slight 4-hour retest around this one, push to the upside. It's a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. And I can be able to actually bag this on. So this is going to be a short trade that I'll take. But I think after that, because what I am also seeing here is what's happening now. This is what I'm seeing. So we could maybe see a slight rejection around here. This is just a name, or get a bounce back up to this resistance zone, which is here. Let's duplicate this. This way. So we'll have to just wait and see how this plays out. But I'm definitely gonna be taking this trade today. This is one of my textbook setups that I'm gonna, because as you can see, man, it's like really nice high highs, high lows. So I'm definitely gonna be taking this long to the upside. I'll just want to actually just zoom in into so you guys can really see some engineering. I only trade during New York session, so I think, or after New York session, so I think volatility will give me that little bit of Asian boost. Yeah, so around here, probably for New York session, we retest around this, so then I push to the upside. And 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, and that will be pretty much it for US30. Bitcoin also is also still kind of like it's like iffy. I'm not really liking how it's moving. But let's just see on the bigger time frame. So as you guys can see on the bigger time frame, we have been creating lower lows and lower highs on the monthly. We zoom in onto weekly. Still kind of same situation that we are experiencing. Is lower lows and lower highs being formed. So what I am going to be kind of like anticipating with this weekly candlestick is that we could possibly maybe reject this one, because this is a very strong support level on the weekly. And we're zooming onto daily. You guys can see kind of like this candlestick rejected, seeing a little rejection as well too. Yeah, I think I am seeing a bit of a pattern that's actually also forming here right now. Yeah, let's just check. Let's just see. This looks. I'm actually doing it. Um, Okay, so it seems as if we could possibly actually be dropping today. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so we'll have to see on how this plays out. I'm not necessarily 100% confident in this move. Mm, we have to kind of just wait and see on how Bitcoin completes this. But I'm pretty much sure if it does break this support level right here, I will maybe possibly be looking for entries around Tuesday or Wednesday, but not today, or maybe during the week. It could be Thursday, it could be Friday, anytime. But I know for a fact if it does break support level, then it could be jumping much lower. Also, I think given based on like the whole weekly setup here, and not the monthly candlestick actually personalized for me. So hopefully we can get that full completion where this bearish this week can finish off in forming, and then we get a really strong bearish move to the downside. But yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Let's look at the fundamentals. Fundamentally, we're not seeing much anything crazy. I think last week we did see CPI came in negative. Core PPI also came in negative as well too. And yeah, core retail sales came in negative. All of the mild um, fundamentals really came in negative. But I think the big one for me is that the US and Iran war is kind of just like really tampering with the market volatility. So it's been quite a bit of a battle to really get like really nice solid moves within the market as is because of what is happening between the US and Iran. But yeah, I think I will be looking forward to a couple of positions this week. Um, hopefully, anybody that's watching this could probably spot positions that I've actually kind of just like highlighted as is. Remember, this is not financial advice, it's only educational content and knowledge that I'm actually giving out based on both of my experience through trading the market. So please do trade wisely and responsibly. But yeah, nonetheless, hope this video was helpful to anybody watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.